The fastest and secure way to improve your vocabulary specific to the PT exam. No clues, right? When you see the questions in the reading fill in the blanks and reading writing fill in the blanks, and then you see the options, you get puzzled with the words that are over there, isn't it? Ever thought what's the reason behind it? Lack of vocabulary and a lack of understanding how to use these words. This video is the answer. You can see the WhatsApp comments and the YouTube comments of how people are getting similar words in the exam and they are getting more successful in the PT preparation. So it is quite helpful in your preparation if you're aiming for a better score in the PT reading module. This video is the answer. Watch it till the end. Hey everyone, this is Anurag here from Edutrainex PTE and I hope you all are doing great. I think you all realize by now how important is the power of vocabulary for your PT reading module, especially in the PT exam. And the way to improve your vocabulary quickly, specific to what is coming in the Pearson PT reading exam at this particular time, this video and the video series that we are making every month, focusing on those kind of words and the vocabulary and the collocations that are specific to the reading module. You have to watch them and understand those words so that you are going stronger in the exam. Most people fail because they don't know the words when they see in the fill in the blanks and reading writing fill in the blanks. This will ascertain your success. And if you want access to all the YouTube prediction files where we extract these words from, just become our YouTube priority member and you will get access to all the prediction files that we publish. And if you are looking for help in the course, paid assistance, do WhatsApp us and then we can provide you paid assistance where we'll give you a lot of benefits when you join us. Okay, let's begin with certain words that we have extracted for this particular month. The words, the questions that are appearing in the exam very recently. Many people are actually getting some of the questions that I have discussed in some of the previous videos. How cool is that? Alright, so let's start looking at the words which you may find tricky or how to use them. But when you understand how to use this, then when you go to the exam, you will be one step higher than what you are today. So 40 words like that we'll be discussing, and then we'll also do the questions where you can see these kind of words being used and you will be able to apply those skills there. First one is strung. Strung is the past tense of string, but don't think that string that we use to tie something. It's another word. String in that case can be a noun. So strung in this case has been used as verb here. Strung out is the collocation that you use, and that is when we want to say something is prolonged. It just strung out. Okay, it's just hanging till the end. So taking a long time, prolong something is the usage of strung out, and this is also a phrasal verb. What is phrasal verb? When you combine two particular words, any two words in the English language, means completely different meaning. Like look up. Look up doesn't mean to look up. Look up means to search. That kind of word is called as new verbs or phrasal verbs. The second one, substance, very commonly used to show the material, what substance it is, but sometimes it is also used to show importance. This is the substance of the PT exam. Vocabulary is the real substance behind the PT exam. Or in medical and scientific terms, it is also used to specify drugs. Some people are dependent on substances. In those cases, this one word can have multiple meanings. And that's why we have specified it can be used as a noun, as a material or importance, and also indication of using drugs. So off and on can be used dependent on substance or substance of something. And IAL, if I put in the end, substantial, you might have heard this word, which means again related to very important, but in the adjective form. The third one is commitment. Commitment comes from the root word commit, where you are promising something, you are taking an oath, you are being loyal to something. In this form, commitment, it's a noun form, and it's always used with commitment to something. Commitment or committing others. Commitment issues. I do have commitment issues, so I can't give you a time, specific time. So in those kind of words are used with commitment. The fourth one is resolution. Don't think of it as a phone resolution. It's something else. First meaning is either solving a problem. I'm resolving something in the noun form. Resolving, resolution. Or you can say I'm taking a resolution this year, a firm decision that you have to do something, like passing the PT exam. So these are the two usages of resolution that I wanted to share, because in the exam these were used in this way. Okay, resolution to do something, or his or her resolution. So that's how you use this word. Delving means reaching inside or excavate something, digging and finding something like the archaeologists do. So delving into the past. So you're looking into the past. In and into are very commonly used with delving or delve. It's in the verb form. Deep delving, that's also you can use it. Deep delve or deep dive, that's how you use it, right? Similar. Retention. Retention is in the noun form. In the verb form, you might have heard it differently. It's called as retain. Retain, and in the noun form, it changes entirely. Spelling as well. Retention. So it means retaining something, holding something, keeping possession of something, and in the noun form, TION is a pattern. Retention of, as I already said, is a very common pattern of how you use these words. And in the exam questions, you will see of, and then you will see the options. Then you have to know which words can go with this kind of preposition, of or on or into. So these kind of videos will definitely help you to increase that knowledge. When you go to the exam, you will be 100% stronger. Optimal. Optimal is best. Okay. Optimal solution. Okay. Not optimistic. Optimal is in the adjective form. Okay. Another pattern for adjectives ending with al. Optimal solution. Best suiting. So that's how we use it. Optimal something or optimal solution. That's the common usage, common collocation. The eighth one is frugal. Frugal means being careful. Okay. Being economical. That's what frugal means. Again, ending with al. This is an adjective form. Frugal effort, careful effort. That's how we use. Or frugal something. Or you can also use it with to. Frugal to something. So you can use it like frugal effort to do something. That's how you add to expand the phrase. Integral means important. Very common word. Integral, integration, integral means different. It's important. Okay, so two words we have understood. Substance is also important, and then integral is also an important. So if I say vocabulary is an integral part of the preparation for PT exam, that means you can't live without it. You have to improve that. So part of something, integral part. I just use the example, right? So that's what it collocates with, integral part or integral portion of something. Incorporate is nothing related to corporates. So incorporate means contain, comprise, consist. These are the three synonyms I can give you. And this is in the verb form. Incorporate, incorporated, incorporating in the verb form. Incorporation in the noun form. So these are the two prepositions that it collocates with. Incorporate into something. We want to incorporate or fulfill something into something. So like for the PT exam preparation, you are incorporating the power of vocabulary in your preparation. So in or into. Now you have learned these 10 words. Let's look at the another 10 words slowly and steadily. Now this time I also noticed some of the words which are peculiar, like you get confused because of the way it has been written. So verbs ending with ed but actually used as adjectives, and nouns ending with tion actually used as adjectives. So I'll show you some of those words as well. They might be tricky, but you have to see how they are used in the sentence, and that's what determines the type of the word. The first one, see, sion, common pattern for words ending with noun, right? Envision, but this is a verb. Envision, envisioned, or envisioning. Okay, so visualize, it means visualize. Envision something, visualize something. Envision something or envision the or envision a. You use properly an article most of the times after this. Renowned, again ending with ed. Just now I was telling you about the words. You think this is a verb, but it is used as an adjective because mostly we use it with renowned, like famous people, right? And famous is in the adjective form. Renowned person, famous artist, renowned artist, or you are renowned for something, renowned for your contribution to the art industry or to the music industry. You're famous for that. Mold, okay, this time it is ending with ed and this is a verb. So you see the first two words were in different form but actually used in a different way. Envision, verb. Renowned, adjective. Mauled is meaning attacked. You were mauled by someone, or mauled in the attack, or you mauled someone. So these are the three usages of this particular word, mostly used with when you are mauled by animals, animal attack. Appalled. Appalled means horrified, scared. surprised. Again, ending with ed but used as an adjective. So these are some of the exception words, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Be careful. And when you use it, appalled by something or appalled to see something, so by, to, or appalled at a shocking discovery. So these are the kind of words that you most often use this particular word, appalled. Okay, it's pronounced as appalled. Exert. Exert means applying something, applying a force, exert a force. Very, very common collocation, apply, meaning apply. Exert, exerting, exerted, it's a verb form. And you apply force at something. So that's why you use at or to as well. Next one is facilitate. It's in the verb form, definitely, because we are facilitating you to learn the vocabularies. So making it possible, that's what facilitating means. And the meaning I just conveyed to you. Facilitate something, any noun can be used with. So subject verb object combination, after verb you use a noun, that combination. Tame. Tame means to domesticate something, mostly used with animals, like taming a dog or taming sheep. So that's why you use it with animals, domesticating something, right? Someone. Torment means suffering. Torment can also be used as a noun form or in the verb form. How? In torment, I am in a state of torment. So there you are using it as noun, but if you use it as a verb, I was tormented by someone. So there you are using it as verb. So these are the prepositions, the words that collocate with it, meaning the same, suffering. The next one is adapt. Adapt means adjust. And this is again in the verb form, adapt, adapted. Adapt to something, very, very commonly used. Adapt to something. Adapt to the environmental changes. Animals do that all the time. We are not that adaptable. Mitigating means reduce, lessen, or not lessen. Lessen means reduce, decrease. Mitigate. You see something is going to happen and you foresee and you take actions to prevent those. That's what mitigating means. Mitigating factors, mitigating circumstances, very, very commonly used together. And you can use it in the verb form. By doing this, we can mitigate the fears, or you can also say mitigating factors as an adjective form. Okay, time to look at the third set of words. First one is myriad. Myriad means numerous, various, many, adjective and noun form. Again, myriad of something. So in that case, you are using it as noun, or myriad something when you are describing a noun. Then you are saying like numerous people or numerous subjects. So there you can say myriad subjects or myriad of something, a large group of something. So there you are using it as noun. Transcending means going beyond. Transcending in the verb form, definitely. And you use it with nouns like SVO combination, or someone, something or someone, transcending the boundary or transcending this person. So both ways you can use it. The third one is proximity. Proximity means close, near. So when you're searching for a property on Google, you find out what is the proximity, how far is this place from there. So that is called proximity, and this is in the noun form. Very common pattern for the noun is words ending with ite. So close proximity of. Of is also used. Geographic proximity is also used, mostly related to the map search, right? Robust. Robust means very strong or durable. Robust techniques never fails. Vocabulary is something like that. So you can say vocabulary is a robust technique. You use it with noun to describe. Domain. Domain means area. Okay, not area. It can be physical area as well, territory as well, but it can be an area of expertise as well. My domain is Pearson English exam. So that's how you can treat it. In the noun form, various domains, or in the domain of Pearson exam, this is what we are discussing. That's how you use it. Pioneering, again, this is looking to you like a verb. Yes, it is a verb, but it can also be used as an adjective. So pioneering means something you are mastering or developing new ideas. The way we are teaching you the vocabulary, no one ever thought about extracting the words and doing the analysis on the words that are coming in the exam repeatedly in some form or the other. So those are new ideas, right? So that's what, so we are pioneering the techniques. So you can use it with pioneered by someone, like pioneered by us, or you can use it related to work. Pioneering work is as an adjective. Comprehensible is also related to comprehensive, which means a complete thing. Understandable, something that gives you a clear picture about something. Comprehensible, that can be easily understood, mostly used with language. Am I speaking clearly? So my language is comprehensible. Or a text, or comprehensible English. So these are the common type of words used together. Amalgamating, okay, this is in the verb form, means combining or merge. Now this is not a very common word used often in the exam, but I just put it here because it's a very peculiar word. If you see it in the exam, you will get confused, you will panic. It's important to know. Merge with something, combine with something, and amalgamating with is also following the same pattern. Encompassing means cover something, surround, enclose. Again in the ing form, this is a verb. And you are covering something, it can be anything, a person or an object. And the last one in this batch is chronic. Chronic means long-term illness, which is not a good thing. No one should have that. Very bad, but it is used as an adjective. Chronic illness is the most common use, or something is absolutely chronic. So add verb describing the adjective. Okay. Now let's do the last set of words before we move on to the questions. The first one is commotion. Commotion. Now this one is following the pattern of nouns, and yes, it is noun. Commotion means disturbance, chaos, completely utter disturbance. Okay, too much. So that's how we describe something like a civil war, civil commotion, or commotion of the crowd, commotion of the unions that demonstrate and protest. Cornerstone. Cornerstone. You don't separate the words and try to guess the meaning. Corner and stone, something lying in the corner. No. Cornerstone means the foundation of something, and it is a noun. So cornerstone of the PT exam is basic English knowledge. Foundation of something. Always used with of. Hurdle means barrier, something that is stopping you. And you can use it as a verb, as a noun. Hurdle. It's an hurdle. It's an object. So you use it as a noun, or when you use it as a verb, or then you can use it, this is hurdling my progress. That also can be used. So hurdle for something, very commonly used, or hurdle of something. Captivated is in the verb form, past tense. Captivated means fascinated, fascinated by, always captivated by the mesmerizing beauty of the pyramids, something like that. Okay, captivated by. The next one is relish. Relish means enjoy, be feeling happy. So you often use it with the words like relish with or relish something. So following the object of SVO, or you're using it as a noun. All right, the next one is confined. Confined means restricted, compacted, packed, enclosed. So you can use it again as a verb, as an adjective as well, because it is ending with ed. Confined space. In that case, I'm using it as an adjective because I'm describing the space. Or you can say the box confined the objects. So in that case, you are showing it as an activity, as a verb. Confined space is very commonly used. Confined to something or confined for something is also commonly used. Confined to this closed place. That's how you can use it. Inherent. Inherent is something called as inborn. Innate is also another synonym. Something you have inborn talent. Okay, so inherent talent. So always use it with nouns to describe them. It is an adjective form. Harness. Harness means tackle or utilize. Harness the power of something. Harness the power of vocabulary, spellings to boost your exam scores. So it can be used as a verb or as a noun. It's a harness as an object or something. It is a noun, but I'm harnessing something. That means you are using it as a verb. Harnessed by someone, or you are harnessing something. So both ways you can use it. The next one is disseminated. Again, two meanings, adjective and verb form. Meaning is basically the same, spreading, dispersing, disseminated. Disseminated attack. In that case, you are describing the attack, which is a noun, and in this case, disseminated is used as an adjective. But if you say disseminated, I disseminated the whole army, then you are using it as a verb, as an action. Disseminated information, disseminated disease, disseminated attack, all these scenarios you can use this word. And the last one is unattainable. Unattainable is something that you can't attain. You can't reach that. Don't make Pearson exam one of them, which is unattainable to you. So you must reach your goals. No, No goal should be unattainable. No goal should be unattainable. No target and no score should be unattainable. There is a way to do everything properly. This is one of the techniques that can boost your scores, boost your basic English. Now, enough of pravachan. Let's move on to the actual questions and see if you can relate some of the words that you just learned. All right, first question has been picked up from the question 1 from the March prediction file. And again, if you're wondering how to get the prediction files, how to get the most recent exam questions, become a YouTube member of our channel, hit the join button from a laptop, and then you will be able to access this month as well as the previous months. All right, meaning, understand the meaning. When that happens, staff will help the person dash out and now a little stressed fish their drugs out of the rubbish. Fish their drugs out of the rubbish. Staff will help the person. What collocation did we learn? Resort out, substances out. No. Mental out, strung out, gymnastics, dental, purpose out. I think strung out is the process. Again, used to describe prolonging something. Just now we learned, right? So that is your first answer. I'll mark it as first answer. The second one. On the way out, they might have a blood test, their first dash checkup in years, or just a hot cup of coffee. Checkup is used as a noun. We need an adjective over here. So what can be used as adjective? Mental, yes. Dental, yes. No other words can be used as adjective. Now, which one is making more sense here? This is a little tricky one here, because over here both mental and dental are making sense. But if you want to use more context of how people are consuming, we are talking about drugs, and people mostly use it via mouth or inject something. So in that case, dental checkups are more revealing towards this matter. I agree that this is a difficult one, but you have to take a shot in the exam. You have to take a call in the exam and try to understand what the author is trying to say. The next one. You continue reading. Nico Clark tells Guardian Australia during a recent visit to North Richmond Community Health Centre, the majority are dependent on their dash. Now we are talking about drugs. Dependent on something. See how words are used together. Dependent on. Dependent on what? You use a noun here. You are depending on something. I just told you now. We need a noun. You don't depend on your gymnastics. Nah, not even making sense according to the context. Purpose, resort, substances. Just now we discussed 3 meanings of substances, right? One of them was drugs. And this is exactly what I was telling you about. It can be used in this way, dependent on their substances. Okay, the next one. The purpose is not to be at a place that facilitates. See, we learned about this word as well, facilitating. Facilitates injection per se. The dash is to keep people alive. What is it talking about? What is the community centers? What are these people trying to do? They are trying to save lives. Their aim is to do something. So if I can think about the word in my mind, aim, objective, purpose. That is the word that comes to my mind, and you have to see which synonym is given as an option, which has the closest meaning to the word that is coming in my mind. And then you go for that word. So understanding of words is really important. This becomes your third answer, and that's how you solve the questions with meaning, with little bit of grammar help as well. Okay. Purpose to life. Purpose to is also collocation, the word usage. So in this video, we are focusing on the word usage, and of course, grammar can also help you. The next question. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks. Okay, so let's see. If you are interested in studying but have other dash, other what? Other interests or something. Other is signifying that we need plural noun. Other is an adjective, and we need a noun here. So grammar is also helping, and we need something plural. So other modules is a plural. Other creations, opportunities, commitments, 4 of them. Resolution, 5 of them. 5 of them are in the noun form. Now you have to apply the meaning. What is it talking about? If you are interested in studying but have other what? You just say, when we are busy, I have other work, I have other commitments. This is the word we learned just now. Not resolution, not modules. This is not making sense. I have other commitments. Commitment issues, that is your answer. Our online and distance learning course offer an alternative flexible dash of study. Flexible way of study, something that comes to my mind. Flexible way of study. So what is similar to way? Flexible type of study, flexible mode of study, or what? Chance of study? No. Mode of study is making more sense here, not type of study. We are not just focusing on the type of study, but a way, how exactly we are going to fulfill that. So mode is much closer to that word that I'm looking for. Next one is teaching is conducted through a mixture of audio, visual, written and interactive materials, like how online courses are conducted. There are also dash for online discussion, dash for something that has to collocate with for. Used for, there are also nahi, used for wala kaat do. There are also dash for online discussion, collaborative projects with tutors and other students. There are also what? Two of the words that are fitting the meaning here from the options. Chances. First one is chances and opportunities. But if you see closer, chances is not in the plural form here. There are. We need a plural noun here. So chance in singular form, you have to eliminate that. There is more chance. If the sentence was there is more chance, there is also chance for. Is will require a singular one. But if we have are, then we need a plural something. Creations is not making sense. Opportunities for discussion, opportunities for doing something, opportunities for collocates that way. So we got an opportunity for applying to this university. That's how you use it. Some programs include residential dash taught on campus. Residential dash, giving you the dash to meet and work alongside with tutors and fellows, students face to face, and blah blah blah. Comprehensive support, part-time researchers. It's talking about what? Some programs include residential dash taught on campus. What do they teach? Subjects or something related to the class. So which words do you see? Resolutions taught on campus, not making sense. And again, we are talking about some programs include dash. So we have to choose something that is relevant to academic, like modules. In the PT exam also we use modules. Which module are you talking about? Which sections are you talking about? So something academic, right? So modules taught on campus, that becomes your fourth answer. And now giving you the dash to meet and work alongside your tutors. Chance to is the best collocation here. You get a chance to do something and that becomes your opportunity. So that's how you use the different words together, and that's how you solve the questions with knowing the meanings. Okay, you have to know the words, how to use them, combine it with the context, and then you will get the best answer. The more and more you use the methods in this particular way, combine grammar with the meaning, then absolutely things becomes easier for you. Once again, I want to tell you that you have learned many important words for this particular month. If you're going for the exam in this particular month, don't forget to watch the other videos as well from the previous months. That may also be repeated in this month. You never know. And if you're looking to access all the prediction files, questions from this month, previous months, just join the YouTube membership from a laptop, click join button, and then you will be able to access it from the post section. And if you haven't watched the video on 5 ultimate shortcut techniques for reading, writing, fill in the blanks using the word patterns, then you should go now and watch it. That will change everything you know about the preparation. It will definitely give you a lot of boost in using the techniques. Keep watching Edutrainex, and I'll soon be back with another super informative video on PD topics. See you soon.